Mema obi biara akwa ababimba odine ho TV so se nani de di kan ohwe me mesre so be like no subscribe no share sira afoforo so bi nya bi ahwe ebusua eye Ghana hanum se budget ne sensem na yegu so aye kana ye nyina so yenim se eye na nua na ye NDC amanyoko ne di omo first budget betu abontin na omo de ma eye Ato Forson eso fa betu Ghana fo ni enim na busua ode betu honum no ade ansem pii ekoso budget no echi na ebi mu kire se budget no emu yedu ne betimi aboa Ghana man ama Ghana so akoso na bebre na so ka se nyaade a budget we ebetimi aboa Ghana na budget no emu ehutu na achi na ebusuan ye nna so enim se eye Ato Forson na eye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na eye etimi fa budget no ho adwen na we no mode adwen bi aba se omo ba betena se na eye budget aye former president Akufo Addo no mu hihye no omo twitwa ye bebre na mu ama Ghana fo so ye ho yatoye na we na eye omo chairman baako aba betena eye abontin akase nyaade a obetwe am omo kra ma omo twitwa eye betting tax ene levy na omo pese omo twemu ni mu na ontwe ma omo kra na oka nsem pii efa ho na me nse wo mre no yenko ni yenkuti ensem a ode tuja no
in 1970, and this report is indicating that he was born in 1963. The allegation is for age forgery. The allegation here is that Dampare has forged his age on top of his everything, taking pictures with children. Okay. 2, he initially struggled with weak O levels. All of us did, so that's no problem. Which he later improved as a private candidate in November, December. All of us did, so no problem. In November, December 1989. So he first wrote the O level in 1987, and then he wrote it again in 1989, 2 years later. 3, he subsequently used the improved results to enter the Ghana Police Service in December 1990 at the age of 27. However, in 2 prior attempts, 1988 and 1989, he was disqualified on grounds of exceeding the age limit of 25. So that's interesting. Dampare entered the police service at the age of 27 because he had been disqualified earlier in 89 and 88 and 89 at the age of 25. So the question is, how was he disqualified at the age of 25 and was allowed in at the age of 27? That's the reasonable question. Let's see the answer. It's here. It's coming. It's going to come in a minute. Okay. So that's the answer here. Number 4. To circumvent this restriction, he, Dampare, allegedly slashed 7 years of his age, abandoning his 1986 secondary O-level certificate in favor of his private O-level certificate results from 1989, giving the impression of a more recent secondary school education. The naming conventions of Ghanaian culture further expose this deception. Traditional account names are given based on the day of birth. July 14, 1963 fell on a Sunday, meaning IGP Dr. Kufu Dampare should have been named Kwasi. 1970 fell on a Tuesday, making Kwabena the appropriate name. By adopting the latter, Dr. George Kufu Dampare not only manipulated his academic credentials, but also altered fundamental aspects of his identity, effectively engaging in fraudulent misrepresentation. This is coming up today. No. When they heard that Dampare was going fired, they said that, well, there's more. The guy actually forged his age. Dishonesty is being alleged. We don't know. Is he going to be sued for it so that the court can settle it? But this is what happens. And now you can understand all those theatricals and shenanigans. It was all intended to cover up something. And everyone wondered, what is Dampare covering up? What is he covering up? What's all these theatricals and photographs? And we have been in this country from independence. We have never seen an IGP like that. When I showed if you have an old video, the first IGP, Majite, is part of our collection, I call it our video arsenal. It's part of our video arsenal. Majite. It was when I showed this video in 2018 or so. that some people were telling me that the Majite, is that how he looks like? Because we don't know how IGPs look like. Only Dan Paris in your face every day. He won't go and do the work. He's just like a fiado. This is a very major allegation. Very, very serious allegation. This is not the first time we are talking about this allegation. We are saying that Christian Yovonu must investigate these matters. Christian, salute you, sir. Welcome to the job. Please investigate these matters thoroughly, from bottom to down. Let us know. Christian Yovonu is here. Please, before I do that, let's read his appointment letter. It's beautiful. Let's read the letter. Put the letter up. Okay, that's the letter. Felix Kwachio Fosu, MP, spokesperson for the president, Minister Communications, who also has 78 million Ghana cedis to spend for this year with two other ladies. Felix Kwachio Fosu, he has 78 million cedis to spend. He is doing the work. Okay, let's move on. President Mahama appoints COP Yohonu as Inspector General of Police. President, now here, Thursday, 13th March, the day the Ghana Police Service got their independence. President Mahama appoints COP Yohonu as Inspector General of Police. President John Dramani Mahama has, in accordance with Article 91 and 202 of the 1992 Constitution, and in consultation with the Council of State, appointed Commissioner of Police, COP Christian Tete Yohonu, as the Inspector General of Police. He replaces COP Dr. George Akufu Dampare. COP Yohonu brings 40 years of experience to the position of IGP and is expected to oversee the modernization and transformation of the Ghana Police Service. Signed, 78 million worth Felix Kwachi Ofosu, MP, spokesperson for the President, Minister, Government Communications. Wow. Charlie, if you have 78 million to do your work, you are in a hurry. You do it. Officer, I salute you, sir. Good evening. Welcome to the job. We always know your competence. We always know your temerity. We always know your calmness and your measured approach to police work. We salute you again. God bless you. God wish you. That's Christian Tete Yohonu. He's the new IGP. Now, look at this. Okay, let me finish with the Dampare allegation. I'll come to the Akufo-Addo part. You know, I always have an Akufo-Addo part of the story. I'll come to it. Okay. Extrajudicial killings. The Botiano killings. About 12 young men. This is an allegation, and we didn't prepare this document again, but it's a document that we think has high public interest. We're going to rely on it, but we cannot speak for the veracity, but we are going to show it to you because it has very high public interest. Okay. The Botiano killings, about 12 young men who were winning sand, were arrested by Dampare's boys, as they call them, in the police service and killed without any offense committed. Botiano killings. Yohonu is going to investigate all these things one by one. 2, amongst the personnel who perpetrated this heinous crime was Chief Inspector Konglo. We don't know who he is. It's an allegation. The killings were allegedly sanctioned by Dampare himself. 4, delegation went to the mother of 2 of the boys murdered by Dampare's boys, apparently to give her monetary compensation, but the woman rejected it. Thank God for such women. Thank God for such women. These are the allegations. This is not recent to viewers. It's not recent. It has been there. Dampare is sitting on it. He wasn't even talking to Christian Yohonu. I can tell you that for free. When Akufo-Addo appointed Christian, you see, there was so much pressure on Akufo-Addo and Baumia that you need to do something about Dampare. Akufo-Addo and his constitutionality, is a lawyer and constitutional. I mean, people like Chairman to me and co were frustrated about the whole Dampare effort. They were completely beside themselves with concern that Akufo-Addo should kick this guy out. And people thought it was because MPP. No, the Ghana Police Service itself, the police people themselves, they wanted Dampare out right now. And they threatened that if people don't take Dampare out, you will see it in the ballot box. And it was seen. Check